What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back with more Hearts of Iron 4. Episode 7, German Reich. We've got Belgium. That's all we've got for right now. So, off camera, I've played this game probably 6 to 8 hours. And there's a few things I figured out. I played as Germany just to kind of learn the game, learn what's coming up. I need to learn... I want to learn the mechanics of the future for our Let's Play before I get there. I don't want to be learning them on the fly so much. I don't really like doing that on my Let's Plays. So, we're going to start. I forgot to start. That's one of my first problems right there. So we're at 22% world tension. At 25%, Germany will begin guaranteeing nations, okay, independence, and that means they'll join the war. Basically kicks off World War II. So, you get basically, you can take one country before you're going to be kicking off the war. So we're at 22% right now, right? When I declare on France or start building up, justify my war goals, that adds 3%, and basically then they guarantee them, and basically when I attack France, it's going to start the war. So that's what I learned in my last, or the 8 hours I was playing. And so what I did is I was going to attack Belgium and France at the same time to try to get them before the war started. But doing that, I had to wait a long time to build up enough troops to do that. And then Japan just kind of went nuts and started doing stuff, and it went over 25% anyway, so that started the war no matter what. So getting Belgium was a really good idea. I also took Netherlands in my other game, but I think I'm not going to do that this time. Here's why. So let's go into trade. Watch this. If you look at rubber, which is going to be something we really need, especially once the land war is kind of over in Europe, like we get France and Poland, and there's a couple of other mop-up things here, but really our problem is going to be UK, right? It always is. That's typical World War II stuff. They have tons of planes, like 1,000 or something. If you go look in here, they've got 13 to 2,000 planes, 1,300 to 2,000. I don't know how they have that much. Really, I don't get it, because we start off with like 200, so it seems excessive. They also have a gigantic navy. Now, I know it's because they're imperialistic, so they had a lot, that's why their navy's large. Why they have so many planes? I'm not exactly sure. But if you look at... So basically we're going to be building, from then on out, and we should have been doing this the whole time, is fighters. We need air superiority. We're not going to beat them in navy. It's going to take too long to build enough naval ships. We need to build dockyards, probably, because we don't get enough dockyards just from our land acquisitions, up and down the coast here to really help us a lot as far as, we aren't going to be able to build 700 ships in time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on air. We're gonna work on air and naval bombing, really. And then we're gonna try to get Italy to join us, because Italy has an okay fleet. It's not real great, but it's okay. But if you come down here, so rubber, there's not a lot of rubber anywhere in here. This is where I'm going to get oil. I'm going to definitely be taking Romania for oil, so I don't have to trade for it so much. But if you come over here, there's hardly any rubber. There's like a little bit here, and there's a couple there, right there. No more in Africa, which is interesting since it has some jungle, because rubber comes from jungle. So here's some, actually, from the British Raj, right, and UK. They have tons of rubber. Look at all this rubber down here. 848 rubber. They're never going to run out. 268. From the Netherlands. Look at all this rubber. So here's my plan, okay? I'm going to leave the Netherlands alone. I'm not going to attack them. I don't get a lot of benefit from attacking them anyway. So if you look at them, they've got some factories, no doubt. They've got some dockyards, that's also good and stuff. But the real trick for me is going to be trade. Because look, we can trade with them. Right now we're trading with France. We're going to take them over. But look at all that. And so here's the problem. If I trade from, like, somebody over here or whatever, I have to send convoys. My convoys are going to get sunk because I have no naval presence, right? But if I trade from the Netherlands, they're going to truck that stuff up here. Nobody's going to sink their convoys. Then they just trade it over land right to me. Brilliant, huh? So leave these guys alone. Look, they have tons of supply. Eventually, I will build some synthetic refineries and stuff, but you don't get a lot out of those. And if you look at construction here, if you consider I can trade a civilian factory for 8 of something, and a refinery gives you 5 oil and 2 rubber, that's not going to do it. I can trade one of these factories for 8 rubber, and then I can just go grab Romania, for oil that I need. At least a lot of oil. I don't know if it'll be all the oil I need, but it'll be a lot. and then I can trade the rest of it from Soviet Union. So it's not a big deal. Oil is not a big deal for me. The problem really is rubber. So, and also, these cost 8,700 to build. These are 7,200. So it just makes sense that I would just build civilian factories. Another thing I noticed in my other Let's Plays, I really focused on having my civilian factory count up really high. And not using them for trade as much. So I was building new factories like it was going out of style. I was really ramping up my industry really fast. A lot of people, I've seen some Let's Plays that don't really care about civilian factories. The thing is, they help you build stuff like anti-air, repair infrastructure for when it gets bombed, radar stations, air bases, which I really don't need air bases, but you know, you can build one if you want to. Naval dockyards, rocket sites once you have them. They build everything else. You can't use military factories for that. But I can build military factories a little bit cheaper. I will eventually do that. I really just want to build up my civilian factory stuff. So also, a big thing is to get industrial efforts. This gives me 6 more free civilian factories, like right off the bat, and it gives me construction technology research bonus. So I should be doing that. I'll probably do it after Army Innovations. Once I take over France and stuff, I'll be doing... I also looked at what these other tree focuses do, these national focuses. I know what these events do. This gives me all of Austria for free. I don't have to fight for it. Then I go down here and do Demand Sudetenland. That'll give me that. I don't have to fight for it. Then I get Fate of Czechoslovakia. It gives me all of it. I don't have to fight for it. So a lot of this stuff just gives me free stuff. It does raise the puts negative effects on what other countries think about you, especially the Soviet Union, so we might have to actually go deeper into the Soviet tree for that to keep them on our side so they won't attack us. But it's basically you don't have to go to war. Now these countries are really easy to take over, but it's nice to just get them. So what I can do is focus on other countries while I don't have enough divisions yet, kill those guys off that I have to go to war with while I'm picking these other countries up for free, basically. I don't go super far into here because it really hurts my relations with other countries, and I don't want to, you know, bring the United States in too early or other things like that. Another thing I'm probably going to do is get the extra research slot really quickly, which means I'm going to have to go through a bunch of air innovations and stuff, which we're going to want anyway, because I want to really bump up my Air Force, right? So those are the few things I learned and what we'll be doing, and I almost have enough to get another cabinet or basically government dude. But I'm going to probably start my declaration of Germany. Let me look at my... How are we doing over here? Another thing I learned is I don't have to split the armies up like this. I can just make different fronts. So we're going to put these guys back together. And I think the way it worked was this is the new guy, right? So let's fold him back into here. And then what's the other thing we wanted to do? We got an Alpine troop here. He's part of Western Europe. I don't know why he's right here. Let's fold him into here. There we go. So now we've got a full army again. So what we're going to do with this army, here's how you do it. So we're going to start, I've been really working on how to build, you know, offensive lines and different plans and stuff, and I'm really good at it now. So we're going to grab this. We're going to say this is one front. Then we're just going to click it again and make another front. So basically I'm going to grab all the victory points really quickly for Poland. So we can grab these really quick, Danzig and whatever this is, I can't remember. And then I'm just going to punch through and grab Warsaw. It takes a while for Poland to capitulate, I've found. It's not as easy as it seems. So we've got another front here, that's fine. So let's start drawing some offensive lines here. This is really simple. We're going to just draw it to here, right? That's it. So what it does, oh, I don't want, oh, well, that's fine. What it does is you target the province. That's how the line is drawn, okay? You want to look at those, obviously, you want to look at those arrows too. If you draw an offensive line near another front, it will generally pick up that front as the attackers. So we'll just do this, okay? And really what I want to do is, I don't even care about that. What I want to do is do this. Let's erase these. So I just click the erase button. That's how you erase. Let's erase that front. Let's draw it here. I don't want to go over the river. I just want to punch in there real quick, okay? And grab those victory points. So I'm just going to go like this. Really, well, I'll do both. It's fine. So I'm going to go edit. Just drag that one over to here. Now it says no divisions. I will add divisions here in a second. I'll show you how that's done as well. We can split guys up. So these guys, I think I widened them out a little bit, but I think that's good. They're good. So let's go. We're going to draw some more battle plans here. We're going to have these guys go around like that. Actually, they can just fight straight over the top. So we're going to go like that. That seems fairly deep. That's okay. Then we're going to focus a little bit to like, nope, see, that's wrong. That's not what I want. So to get it to pick up this one first, I'll start on this side. If I start drawing over here, see how the arrow, you need to make sure the arrow doesn't go for that side. So I'll just do that and then I'll edit it. Let's do the edit. Let's see if we can, nope, we can't. See, we need to take that. So that's not going to really work. Maybe if we zoom in closer, it won't pick that up? Nope, it's still going to. Well, let's just kill that. Let's see. I did this last time. How did I do this? I think I drew a wider line right here. So we'll do it like this. There, we'll just do that. Again, it says no divisions because I haven't assigned divisions to that front, but it'll be fine. Then we're just going to take Warsaw. This is really simple. I think with my infantry armies, I usually draw pretty wide lines because what I want to do is make enough room for my panzers to punch right through, and they will punch a hole. It's not very difficult for them. So now I'm going to draw in what General Rommel is doing, and I don't like his front. It's too narrow. So I'm going to draw it up one more because there's a certain amount of dudes that can fit through here. Actually, that is probably fine. Your divisions have a certain width, and if you go into recruitment, you can look at it. So combat width 12. 10. I think 10 is the most narrow. For example, if a combat has a total width of 80, you can fill 4 divisions with width 20. So that's what basically tells you how many divisions can you put on the front line. Like I could have 80 divisions right here, but if I only select this wide of a space, I'm probably only going to be able to get 1 or 2 divisions fighting at the same time. So that's why you have to spread your front out a little bit. With me having 3 fronts for the 1 army, I'll be fine. All my guys will be able to fight. When you click a battle, we'll see. You can see all the when it says divisions in reserve. That means they're not capable. They're not able to fight because your front is too small. It's too short. It needs to be wider. So let's start drawing some a plan here. We want to get to there. Then we want to get to here. Because we're going to go right after Warsaw with these guys. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going straight for Warsaw. So we're just going to go right up into here. See, that's drawing off the wrong one. There we go. See that? See, even this one's wrong. So let me try to edit this. See, it won't work. You don't want to split this up. That's what it's trying to do. So I need to draw that one differently. I might as well just draw them both now. Alright, so we've got that, right? Then I want to go to here. See, if I do that, it'll work. But really, I'd rather have them over here then. And let's delete that. Oops, just totally deleted the wrong one. Well, I guess we're going to redraw this whole thing. Yeah, we need to redraw that now. I wonder if I can put like an extra line in here. Let me try it. Because I wanted to go to here, right? It won't do it. So now I have to delete this one. That's okay. Just got to be kind of careful when we draw these. Yeah, just push them into Warsaw. We don't care. I probably want to do... I do want to extend that out a little bit. Let's delete that and start over. Let's start it from this side. So see how I'm clicking which provinces I want to go after? That really helps with drawing your battle plans here. So let's punch through to here. Let's see, we're punching to there, then we're going to punch to here. See, I don't want it to... Yeah, I guess that. I don't really want that, though. Let's delete that. Make sure I'm deleting the correct plan. Let's put it up to here. See, I don't... Ugh, makes me mad. And then, I guess, just punch to here. There we go. Okay, that'll work. So that guy's set up. This guy's not set up yet. Yeah, he is. Right to there, right? We're just picking up victory points here. So I'll separate those dudes in a sec. So we got this guy now. So let's make him a front too. That's fine, I don't care. We're going to draw a front right here. That's fine. And then we're going to basically just say, look, just take this. There. That'll help him out a little bit. Sweet. Alright, so that's set. Now we have to set up how many divisions we want. So I want 12 divisions down here, and then I want 6 and 6. So we'll just go like, let's just grab this guy. We'll just grab the first 6, like that. We'll put them on this. So I'm holding down control. Boom. 7 divisions. So it's okay. We're 1, 2, oops. It'll split them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding shift to select more than one. Control, click. Now we have 6 on that. And then the rest. Oops, I guess you can't do that. We are going to be on this bottom front here. We have an Alpine guy. Whatever, I don't care. So right now, that is not enough troops. So we're building up troops. All of our trained troops are going over to the Western Europe front. Oh, that's right. We weren't going to do Poland yet. So what am I doing? That's right. We're going back here. You guys can just chill. That's right. You're doing a, I guess just garrison. Really don't need these guys over here. We should probably pull them off there. Yeah, why don't we put you in this guy's? That's going to put a lot of guys on that front line, though. Well, we're going to have a defense, right? So we'll say this guy is defending, because they're not going to come over the Maginot line. They don't want it any worse than we do. So you guys are going to defend right there. It's not 4 divisions, it's all of them. So let's click this guy and say, oh, he's got 2 front lines, huh? Let's wipe all his orders. Your front is this. All the guys. 10 divisions. You are going to walk... You're going to get ready over here. I want all your divisions there. And for you, let's see. Rommel. So basically, I also did a map of Paris to figure out... Paris has a really low unity rate. It's like 30%. So we don't need to grab. We only need to grab, and I calculated it, at 80 victory points. So if you look at this, let's escape out of this. If you come down here, that's 15... That's 15, I'm sorry. This is 5. So that's 20. And that's 10. That's 35. 85 right there. So really, you only have to go into about here. You have to grab this, grab Paris, and grab this guy back here. It's worth 15. I went this way anyway and picked up a few extra, but it'll collapse just by collecting that much. And the whole of Paris will collapse under your iron grip. I think they just made it a little too easy to make Paris collapse. And I think there's kind of a reason for that. A lot of that, I think, is because they're just war shock, right? They got that holdover from, man, we had too much war, and I'm tired of it. So we're going to go here. This will work for now. All divisions. Oh, actually, let's kill your plan, right? And then we'll put a front over here. We've got to make sure the other guy doesn't have a front as well. Pretty sure he doesn't. So there's Rommel's new front. Yeah, the other guy does, so we need to kill off his front. Let's kill all his plans. We are not going after Poland right now. So we're going to have to move everybody. Alright, so your front is this. The whole thing. Well, actually, this is how I did this. And it's kind of dangerous, but I think France will be so jacked up they won't care. I did this. I made my front kind of smaller, because I don't care about stuff over here. I just want to punch around. I want to go around. Okay, so then what we're going to do is Rommel is going to punch like this. Not around. There, so they're going to go straight through and grab this stuff. Then they're going to shoot down to here. What are you doing, man? See, I don't like that. It's got to come off that other one right there. Might as well just have them to hit tell them to hit Paris. So we're just going to edit this. You hit Paris. There you go. They're going to go all the way to Paris. Just go all the way. And then we're going to keep giving them more, because we want them to hit Orleans after that. Not across the river, bro. Like that? Serious? That's not a good way to do it. Well, again, why would you do that? I know how we can do this. Watch this crap. Watch this. We'll say, look, then I want you to go here. Okay, just jump right over the river. And then hit Orleans, okay? I don't want you fighting over 2 rivers. It's just stupid. And actually, what we'll do is we'll give them one more. And we'll say, look, then we'll edit this. Yeah, like that. Because what I want them to push past Orleans. So there, that's it. That's Rommel's plan. Who's this guy again? Von Bach? Okay, here's your plan, buddy. He's going to have a little bit wider of a swath. I want you to take all of this. Right? We're going to push this front. We're going to collapse it that direction to let Rommel do his thing. Then I want you to go to Paris. Like that. Right? And then I want you to do this. So we're basically going to crush this side. So I'm going to split off a couple of his units, come over here, but he doesn't need to be too worried about that. I probably could make another front for like a few divisions and just have them push this way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to make another front for this guy. So what you can do, make two fronts in the same spot, is we'll go to edit. We're going to pull this front back. Is that the correct one? Or is that Rommel's? Yeah, that's the correct one. We're going to pull this back one. Okay. So he still has the same orders with these guys. Well, let's pull this back one. They don't need to spread out that much. And then that's good, right, like that. Now I'm going to do another one right here. That'll be for another guy. See, no divisions? That's fine. We'll pick up the bottom two divisions. We'll say these two guys, probably. I'm going to give them 3, I guess. 3 divisions would be good. Really? Yeah, 3 would work. So we'll put 3 divisions here. There we go. And now we're going to draw another line for these guys. They're going to help Rommel out, basically. Right? Let's get that. Then we're going to keep going down the coast. Then to... Nope. Wrong. Incorrect. That's not what I want you to do. I want you guys to go here. But didn't do anything. Great. Nope. Why do you keep doing that? Stay where I'm planning. Alright, let's build another one over here. Perfect. Then I want you guys to do it again. You guys are just going to basically march down the coast. But that's not how I want you to do it. This should say a certain amount of divisions, doesn't it? And it doesn't tell me. 3 divisions, I think, but whatever. Alright, so then I want you to come down to here. Right? And then, nope, see, that's backward. Why would it do that? It gets kind of tough to draw these lines because the computer doesn't know what you're doing. No divisions. It's because it's coming off that line, not this one. Maybe we can just delete this. And just say punch through. Okay. So those divisions that are not selected. Turn that off. Let's select these 3 again. There we go. That should work. Okay. So that'll help us with a little bit of more victory points there. That's going to be our plan right there. That's our plan. So these guys are going to distribute on their lines, okay? There won't be anybody here. Which you think, oh no, the French can just walk in there and grab stuff. Yeah, no, they're going to be worried about Paris and stuff. They're going to, because they don't want to capitulate, right? We're going to leave, again, Amsterdam alone. In fact, I'm going to start increasing relations with them because they're going to start really hating me really bad. So let's go to diplomacy. But we don't need to boost their popularity, although we do have some fascism in here, don't we? But we definitely need to improve relations. So there's that. Because we want them to like us, and they're going to really, really hate us. In fact, why don't we start boosting the popularity there, and then maybe we can have them elect a fascist government someday. That's going to spend a lot of our political points, but it's worth it to get that rubber. Definitely worth it. Also, we want the Soviets to like us, although we are going to be picking up a couple of focuses to get them to like us. Let me think here. How's Italy doing? Do they like us? Can't invite to faction yet. I think it's because they don't like us enough. So maybe we should, well, I did start to do improve relations to get them into the war faster, but I think what I'm going to do is I want France and Poland before I invite them to the war. Because they're going to try to help and try to grab stuff, and I don't want them to do that. Because I really want Romania. I really need that oil bad. Really need that oil. So let's go look at... Wow, we're almost done with this episode. Let's go look at the training. What am I training here? Good. I still need tons of infantry. We're going to bump this up a little bit because it's not coming out fast enough. Let's do that. Mountain troops? I don't feel like I really need those, honestly. Let's kill all this stuff off. There. Let's do that. So now we need to look at logistics. We need more towed artillery. Well, the tank and support equipment, probably just leave it that way. And then we need to build more fighters. We're not building enough fighters. Also, I don't know if I think I said this before, but the fighters, they're basically swapping them out with the reserves, which is good. Let's see. I need way more fighters. Let me look at how many I'm producing here. So, I think we're good. What are we doing? We need to bump up towed artillery. Towed artillery. Oh, that's because it's not up to speed. Let's just wait. Close air support. I put one of them on there, huh? That's probably a good idea. I'm going to get rid of tactical. I don't care about those. This close air support's good. We'll put one there. We already have one going up for fighter. And then, I think for sub, I almost feel like I just want to kill off my naval production because it's costing me resources, but they just, they have so many planes and so many ships, I'm never going to build a navy. In fact, I need to pull these guys back. They just get trounced when Britain goes to war with me. They just blow everybody up. My navy is just not big enough. I'm returning them to port. So we're going to say go to port. We're going to say go to this naval base right here. Go there. Oh, just, let's see. I think hold means go to port, right? Let's see. Order ships to move to a selected sea province. Note that this will cancel any capital ships placed on hold in the sea province. Neighboring land battle will be able to help out. Oh, shore bombardment. I didn't know that. I don't want them to hold. I want them to go home. Patrol, search, and... How do you get them to go home? Never could figure that out. Repair now. I don't need them to repair, I just want them to go home. Don't engage, don't engage. Home base. Go home. Go home. This is stupid. Right click's not working. I could do this before. Okay, so let's say patrol, and then we'll say go home. It won't do it. How do you get them to go home? It makes no sense. I never could figure this out, and I don't understand it, and it's stupid. Formation spread. Yeah. Let's see. Navy. This is my entire navy. I can't really do anything from here. But I want these guys to go home, man. I want you to go back to port. You're just going to get bombed. Right-click to move to that naval base. Not working. Control right-click to set as home base. Okay. Click to select fleets within this home base. Control click's not doing anything. Why is this not working? I can get them to go out to sea, but I can't get them to come home. That's really retarded. They won't do it either. That's their home base. They won't go home. Right click to move to that. They aren't doing any. Why aren't they doing it? Alright, I got you selected. No, don't hold, because that's what got me in trouble last time. If don't fire at will. Let's go home. Split the fleet. Nah, I'm good. Go home. To give it some time? Go. Oh, now they'll do it. How do I... We're M's. Lesser M's. What is this? Yeah, what naval base is this, bro? Naval base. I know it's a naval base. What naval base is this? Click to select fleets with this home base. These guys should... It's not working. Control right click. There we go. Finally. Select. Yeah, that's probably a good home base for these guys. Oh, I have boats in there. Okay. Well, you need to go home. Need to go here, which you're not doing. Right click. It didn't work. Oh, I need to. Okay, we'll stop them. That's why they're doing stuff. Okay, hold. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. Go here. Well, I guess we have to wait some time. Oop. There, now they're doing it. Control right click. Did it work? Austin Flot, whatever. Osteprussian? No, Prussian? Yeah, that's what this is, right? That's this base. Yeah, okay, there we go. They are set. Because see, when you click it, it selects them. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay. Why is this? I don't understand. Supply transfers. Oh, well, okay. Alright, so I think that's handled. That is handled, and we're over the time now for episode 6. So, let me know what you think. I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I have this thing pretty down. Played a lot off camera. That really helped. Watch a bunch of videos. Now I know what I'm doing. So this should be a lot of fun now. So watch it. Watch episode 7. It's coming up tomorrow, because I do a new one every day. Tell me what you think about this change of plan. I think it's a great idea. Knock out France first thing. They're still going to have their fleets and other things that we have to contend with, but at least we'll have all their land. We will have. It'll be easier for us to hold that front. We really just need to make sure that Amsterdam doesn't join the Allies, so that's why I'm trying to influence them so much. If they do, I'll just gobble them up, but I'd rather keep them as a supply of rubber. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I hope to see you next time, so stay frosty.